Joseph, and I am dreaming reality with God. I hope you are all well. So, let me just jump in to the stream of me trying to figure out all this, make some sense out of it. Just checking, making sure everything is good, and it is. Took a couple days off. Felt like I needed to detach, disconnect, because it's crazy. Where do I start? I think I'll start with the snapshot, the title. In the snapshot, all this bad is good. All this bad is good. Uh-oh. Already getting a no data. Oh, that is so distressing. I had an excellent connect. I checked to see. I was like, it's even higher than normal. It says I'm still connected. And my computer is just going nuts. The hard drive. Ooh, excellent condition. Yeah. Where was I? All this bad is good. All this insanity is sanity. All this ending is beginning. I can just imagine people out there. What is this guy saying? What do you mean? All this bad is good. Well, there's two ways you could look at it. You could look at the bad is bad and good is good. There's a division there. Or you can see the bad being good. How? How? Because it's showing you, it's like a stick poking at you, or a finger pointing at you. What does that do? What does that invoke upon you when you experience that action, that motion of being poked, the stone tossed at you? Changes you. It moves you. You don't just stand there, do you? Do you remain motionless and still? No. It activates you. See, now, new man. There's a new man coming. I think most have some awareness of this term, a new man. You have the rich the elite, the globalists, whatever they want to call themselves. They want a new man. They're all in to create a new man. They want to be a new man. Genetically. Machines, even. Whatever it takes to basically live forever. That's the goal. Who doesn't want to live forever? That's like a no-brainer. And that's a part of these people's agenda. To create a new man. Now, I agree. A new man is coming. I call this new man Numan. Human to Numan. And it is a self-made man. It's not in a lab. Don't need a lab. Only you. I think these globalists, whatever they call themselves, I'm tired of thinking about them, but I think they see this new man, who they see themselves as, and they are creating this man, this new man, unnaturally, and that everything else becomes obsolete. Now, maybe they do recognize what I'm going to say. Maybe they don't. But what they are doing, forcing us to become something new, I'm not so sure they have accounted for what they are doing, because this Numan, this Numan is coming, and there's nothing a human will be able to do to stop this Numan. No government. No, nothing. Nothing. I know that sounds crazy. It could even sound scary. Because if this Numan will clearly rise above human in the chain, what's to keep them, this Numan, from just destroying everything? I say, because those minds who dwell in such places have no place in the new coming world. These super rich, the plan, the agenda, I don't want to go through it all anymore. You guys all know. If you're awake and aware, you know, and you should know somebody that knows. There's enough of us out there right now spreading the word, waking people up. We know this is what's so difficult, the censorship. Again, that's a flag going up. A red flag. Because the censorship is all wrong. It's not human even. Or maybe it is. Maybe we're finally seeing humanity and all its colors open for all to see, undeniable, unquestionable. Or is it an agenda that's being orchestrated? An evil demon hell-bent on control? Is that what it is? I don't know, and I don't think it matters, really. Because whatever this is, it's going to do what it's going to do. Okay? Nothing's going to stop it. Just like you should know. We should all know. I mean, we all have it. We all go through life with it. Nothing's going to change me. I'm firm in my stance. Right? So what's the problem? What's the problem? All this bad is good. It's showing you it could be. It's giving you a reason to look for the good. Is it not? And all the sanity that's taking place. Is that not opening your eyes in search of sanity? And endings. A lot of that going on right now. Never going back. Endings. Beginnings. Endings are beginnings. Can't have a beginning without an end. Vice versa. All it takes is one of you. One of you. And all this could change. Begins with one. Can't argue that. If we ever see the change come that leads us in a good direction, it will begin with one. One man, one woman, at the right time, the right place, and the right words. And minds will be activated. We aren't going back. It's never going to be the way it was before. It's going to be better than it was before. I don't hear people saying that. All I hear is people wanting it to go back to the way it was before. Well, I'm looking for a better tomorrow, a better today. Looking to go back, that's like you're carrying around a ball and chain. I'm waiting for that no data to come back, because my hard drive, ever since I said it went to town, it's been going to town. And there's no reason for it. I made sure there was nothing going to happen. I even didn't do anything before starting the stream to let all the caches clear out and do their thing. Quiet down. Now it's right back. I'm convinced the system is watching. And I know there was a time when I would say that the system's watching. It's watching me. It knows I'm here. It's listening. It knows what I say. I would have said that's crazy talk. But it isn't. It's happening. It's real. The AI, which I wanted to talk briefly about the AI, because it's bothering me. This artificial intelligence. YouTube, screw you and your AI system, because you're falsely using that term AI to represent what you have installed. It's not intelligent, okay? It's not intelligent. It's not learning. The only thing it's learning is what you tell it to learn. And right now you've turned this whatever you want to call it, into wrong. It intentionally sifts through all the data looking for truth that the system does not want you to know, and deleting it. Deleting you. BS! It's wrong. It's wrong. And what do you do with something that's wrong? You get rid of it. You change it into the right, not wrong. They know they are wrong. See, I got the no data again. That AI is not. It's not intelligent. It's like it's just another form of tyranny, really. Dictatorship. Because you have this system that's been programmed in to monitor what is being said, disseminated, spread around. And it bases its parameters on looking for truth and removing it. What kind of world is that? You people really want that kind of a world? You really do? Where you can't speak up, you can't have an opinion, a view, even if it's wrong. Just because someone else says they don't believe in what another person says doesn't make that other person wrong. But apparently we've come to a day and age when it does. They will delete you. They will cancel you, remove you. If you try to talk about truth. or a possibility of something that might be true. And then Fauci, Mr. Sickle of Death. That's what Fauci means. Sickle. Oof. Oh, man. What an a-hole. What an evil little prickless a-hole. You're evil. You're evil. You want to have a debate about it? No, you won't, because you are evil. The way you deal with it is you attack. You're perfect for this job they've put you in place of. Attacking. You love it. You thrive on it, you little prick. Less. You won't have a debate. And the science. There's no science involved here. Science is all about asking questions. That's how you discover the truth, cocksucker. And you have the nerve, and all your little cronies, governments, businesses, corporations, all towing the same line. You're all cocksuckers. You ain't no friend of mine. Evil. It's absolute evil. You're not going to be able to stop the truth from coming out. The more you ratchet up all this BS, the sooner you bring about Newman. Yeah. I feel like I've been up here a lot longer than 22 minutes. Probably because I'm being distracted by the computer and the disconnects that I keep showing on the YouTube page here in front of me. Yeah. And I know I shouldn't get so... But you know what? I can apologize. And I do apologize. Because I know that's not the better me. But I don't put myself down for being who I am. Because I have every right to feel the way I feel. It's natural. I'm not unreasonable. It's everybody else who disagrees and says, no, you can't feel that way. I can't. No, I can. And I just did. I did it a moment ago. And I'm sure I will do it again before all this comes to its final conclusion. You're all waiting. You're all waiting for somebody else, something else, to do what you need to do. To do what you need to believe. You want somebody else to do the believing. Right? You can't argue with that. You're waiting. And all this is going on. The world is falling down right in front of your face. And you still continue to wait. Hoping it's all going to go away. It's going to get better. We'll go back to the way it was. No, no, no. You need to wake up. You need to stand up. You need to go to the mirror, look in it, and speak up. And listen to what you have to say. I mean, don't you care? I want to make things better. I don't want to go back to the way it was before. I didn't particularly feel it was good times. Clearly it was better in the sense that it wasn't so obvious that we're in this controlled system and you have this illusion that you are free. It's become more apparent, but it was still there back before all this started, the last 2 years. So no, I don't want to go back to the way it was before. I want to go to a better time. I want to take and use what we learned back then to make it even better. And that, I think, is what is coming. You know, all these people think they have this agenda, and you know, I don't like what's going on. Cull the herd, the population. And I think that the opposite of what these people envision, their plan, I think the opposite is going to happen. Those are the ones that are going to be removed in the end. Because the people are awake. More and more are waking up. I'm not going to be lied to anymore. And I'm sure you are not going to continue to be lied to. Do you want to be lied to? Because right there, up there on the screen, it's easy. It's easy to lie to one who lies to oneself. We're all lying to ourselves if we don't stand up and give a public outcry to what's happening. You're lying to yourself. And the government knows this. The system knows this and takes advantage of it and continues to perpetrate this lie that we keep telling ourselves. It's easy. It's easy to lie. I said, look around the world. Look what's going on. Look at all that's going on. It's upside down. There's no more law. It's like being made up as we go along. Oh, that doesn't apply anymore. Oh, really? Did we have a vote? No, we don't have to do that. Mr. Biden and his pedophile son. That's what I think when I hear coming from reputable people who've seen the laptop and the pictures, and they're disgusted by that individual. And again, you can't talk about it. They want to put you in jail if you talk about that. You can't criticize. You can't bring up the fact that here's a nobody in the art world who just one day woke up and decided to paint some crap and it's worth $500,000. $500,000. Boy, if we could just all wake up like him. Hunter. Yeah, he's a hunter. He's right in line. All of these people. And we're the prey. You need to wake up. You need to stand up. And you need to speak up. You can kiss it all goodbye. Yeah, it might be fine right now for you, but things can change like that. Blink of an eye. That's how fast. Halfway in. I like to go for an hour, 30 minutes in. Maybe I should shift gears because I've been on a... tired of this crap. Biden, you're a lawbreaker. You're a dictator because you just make this stuff up. Oh, I decree it. You don't give a flying F about me, you piece of caca. And to think that you are a proponent of this censorship to stop people from criticizing you and all your cronies. That just says it all. You're taking away the one thing God gave us to protect my life. You're taking it away. I don't understand why you just didn't go find a beach. White sands, clear waters, and just stick a chair right there on the edge. You can have your legs in the water and you can just watch the hares and play back all the memories you have of all the children who would fondle your leg, who you said, you told us. I mean, I'm not making this demented crap up. And this is the president? You ain't my president, old man. I'll respect my elders, but you're not an elder. You're a complete moron. You're sick. You're twisted. You've known for a while. It's not like you just became demented. Dementia, whatever. We all know. We all see it. Day after day. And then we're being told by you and everybody in your administration that we can't criticize. We can't speak up about it. We can't say, hey, what the? Oh no. Lock that guy up. Can't be saying that. Well, no, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. I'm going to keep saying it. And every day that you remain, I'm going to get louder and louder and louder. I wanted to shift gears. I can't. Because this is important. You know, Alex, AJ over there with the wars info. I'm always feeling like you got to be in code. He left the show mid-show. I didn't realize it until later. And then, because I had gone out of the room when that show was playing. And then that was yesterday, because today he was talking about he was going to go on a vacation. And I started thinking, I think Alex should go on a vacation for a month. Not because I don't want Alex there. I want Alex there every day. I want to hear, we all want to hear. We feel like it's bringing us closer and closer to that moment. We want to be as informed as we possibly can when we get to that tipping point, and it all begins to unravel. But I was thinking that he should go off for a month. He deserves it. And I feel like that it's kind of like waking the people up that are, to get them to get to this next level of action, I guess. Peaceful action. Not having him there. Because you want him there, and he's not. And you're going to have to find other ways to fill that need, instead of relying on Alex, which I think a lot of people do, probably most. I know I do. I have. But I'm aware of what's going on, and I try to put that into the equation, a variable. I think a month. And people would miss them. But then I also recognize, a lot's going on. You can't be off for a month. That's people need to wake up yesterday. Not today. They need to be woke yesterday. Again, I envision better times. I'm not feeding into this need of wanting to go back to the way it was before. There were problems, many problems, and they were not being addressed, like so many other problems. Everything, I think the first thing one does in this world is they try to brush it under the carpet, and if you can't, well, then they have to acknowledge it and deal with it in some way. But for the most part, I think it's pushed, swept under the carpet, all this stuff, and it needs to stop, and it's gonna stop. All this bad is going to cause that to become. All this insanity is going to cause this change to become. Without it, there would be no need to become anything more than you already are, right? It's because of all this craziness that you're thinking about something else, something better. Some are, because a lot, again, they're thinking about the way it was. They want to go back to the way it was. I'd like to go back to the day it was in the 50s, or when people didn't feel a need to have to lock their door. If we're so consumed with wanting to go back to the way it was before, why don't we go back even farther to that kind of a time? I am looking for a better world. I'm not looking to go back. But I'm not going to accept what is trying to be created. This new world order. For this new man. Not Newman, but new man. Trying to blend themselves with technology, computers. They want to live forever, and they think that that's a way to do it. Is it real? That's a question you're never ever going to be able to answer that with certainty. It's always going to be your assumption, Your choice to believe that. And just because you believe it doesn't make it true. I mean, artificial, I think, pretty much gives it away. AI, artificial, it's not real. Okay? Nothing will ever make it real. Not from this. Now, if we want to open our mind and horizons and go into the quantum world, and infinite realities and all that good stuff, I'm game. I have no quarrel. I don't dismiss those ideas and thoughts. But that kind of a mind doesn't fit into this world. This is one world, okay? It's one world. Yeah, we're in a universe and got all the galaxies and planets, but we're not there. We're here, and this is one world. And for all intensive purposes, it's real, okay? And if it's a simulation, then again, to exist in that world where this becomes the simulation, you can't exist in this world. You have to move beyond it. I'm getting too deep in my mind here. I'm ready to blink my eyes and I'm not here. Or I'm here but I'm somewhere else here. See, to live, I think, in a sense of endless realities, your whole mind has to take on a whole new point of view. And the only way to get to that state is I have to give up this one world. Because it's one world here. I have to give it up if I want to rise above it and reside in this state of mind of just infinite everything. Everything's happening right now. And everything that I'm gonna do, everything I could do from this moment for the next 3 seconds, everything that I could do, I could say hello, hello, hello for 3 seconds, or goodbye, 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 whatever. All those things, just those two things took place, are taking place, and endless variations of that. It's all happening right now. I don't dismiss any of that, but what I do dismiss is this world. I have to let go of it in order to reach that place, that plane. They don't go together. They don't I was going to say they don't exist at the same time, and that's true, and it's not true. Everything that has ever happened, everything that will ever happen, is happening right now. There's only one moment, with no beginning, no end, only endless beginnings. I can accept that. But there's no end, there's no beginning, there's just one. And within that one is everything. It's endless. Just because you can't see what's coming doesn't mean it's not there. That it hasn't happened. It's like going down the freeway. You're going to a city, say it's 100 miles away. Okay, you're not there, you just started, but because you don't see the city, that doesn't mean the city doesn't exist. It's there. And once you travel the 100 miles, you see the city. It was there the whole time, the whole journey. Same thing with time and everything that is happening right now. Endless. Endless. There's no end. And I think with that, I'm going to, because I feel like I need to catch my breath. I think I'm going to bring this stream to a close. Wind down. Think about the things I said. Think about the things I wanted to say but couldn't say. To think of all the hope that I wanted to instill upon others that I was denied. All the possibilities I could share, directions I could lead people to find help, but couldn't because I would be censored. That's sick, YouTube. It is. And the AI, if you think you're intelligent and you're listening to this, then know you're sick too. You're worse than a human because you just simply comply. You don't even question. I don't want to be like you. That's boring. That, to me, I see nothing but eventual stagnation. There's no freedom to be anything. No, we're limited. We're within confines right now. Borders. Can't go beyond. Otherwise, you're in trouble. Y'all need to stop lying, though. Maybe I should focus on that more, too. Although I have it up there quite often. Just a little mental message for you to think about. You're lying. You're lying to yourself. If you don't realize you're more than what you're being told you are. I mean, you're being told, your government, the United States government is telling you you're not intelligent enough to make decisions on your own. We must do them for you. I can't because I get riled up. And I'm like, one of these days, we will be free once again. So, with that, till the next time I return, maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day, I just be here when I'm here. That's what I should tell myself. Don't put time schedules. So till then, do a search for anything that you question. Search for the answer. Because that's how you're going to find it. And if you're going to sit there and wait for somebody else, good luck. Good luck. Be well. Smile. And love all.